You may have seen a Baton Rouge young man's kind-hearted gesture toward a teenager with autism that exploded online, reaching millions around the world. Several smaller airports across the Artemis are getting money from the Federal Aviation Administration to make improvements. This afternoon, you were saying the bigger concern than the wind may be the rain when Florence stalls. Is that still the case? As Florence leaves the Carolinas, floodwaters and the death toll keeps rising. The storm, once known as Hurricane Florence, has killed 20 people and trapped hundreds. That reminds me of my grandpa. He would do something like that. Seriously? Especially if he had a couple drinks at the bar.
85 years old, pint of Guinness in you?
Police have arrested the second suspect in the shooting of a teenage girl on Keller Street in West Monroe. Can't you see me flying in a Maserati down through the skies of the
And the officer friendly right alongside.
It might be hard to fathom, but there were high schoolers that weren't even born when 9/11 took place. A nationwide smoking ban is now in effect for millions of families in public housing. She would have been a senior in high school this fall, but back in February, a bullet took Alyssa Knight's life. She was only 17. Well, it's Let's Make a Deal time in Washington. President Trump says he's ready to talk immigration with Congress and nuclear weapons with Iran. A casino closer than Vicksburg or Shreveport? What are the odds? We are live in Covington. We're here at the Covington Police Department, and just a few moments ago, this parking lot was absolutely packed with Kenton County Sheriff's officials as well as Covington Police. Now, they were trying to get all the latest information on the alleged drug dealers they were trying to pick up. They feel like if they can get those street-level dealers off the streets, they can take care of a lot of those petty crimes like car break-ins and copper thefts. They feel like they can get those users and dealers off the streets. They can take care of a lot of those crimes. Lots of cops on the streets of Covington cracked down on alleged drug dealers, searching their homes, collecting evidence, and taking them away in handcuffs.
Officers were making an unrelated traffic stop, and a bystander walked up and inquired as to what was going on with the stop. And it turned out that that young lady was one of our wanted subjects, wanted for trafficking prescription medications, 3 counts. So we were able to serve that warrant unrelated to the traffic stop.
Now, there are 41 active warrants still going on here in Kenton County. So far, there have been 6 arrests, but those active warrants, they're still looking for those suspects right now, and they're going to continue looking for them tonight. Reporting live, Natasha Williams, 9 on your side. One traffic stop, that's all it took on our ride with Dayton police to see the city's serious heroin problem up close and personal. Veteran Dayton police officer Mark Orrick spotted the small white car almost immediately, and when they spotted him, they appeared to want to get away, at first tailgating or following another car in front of them too closely. A quick look inside the car, and Officer Orrick decided to arrest the woman for possession of a drug abuse instrument. You just got your girlfriend arrested.
She's not my girlfriend. She got herself arrested. She's the one that had the needle.
Adam Keene is from Vandalia and has been here before. He told me he's hooked.
I've kicked it numerous times. It's staying off is the problem.
On heroin, arrested several times before, tried to quit at least 20 times, and he's only 24 years old.
Just thinking you can do it one time. Just thinking you can go and just one night. Oh, I can do it. I can handle it. But then the next day, oh, one more day. And then the next day, now I'm already dug this deep. I was going to just keep going.
For Officer Orrick, stories like Keene's and his female passenger have become his daily paperwork.
Once I got the female passenger out of the vehicle, she had one syringe located between her legs that her boyfriend had thrown in between her lap. She had admitted that she had a second syringe. 22-year-old Norma Comer also admitted that second syringe was hidden in her vagina. And that's not all. She admitted and produced a drug pipe also tucked inside her private area, trying to hide it from police. For the month of April, I had a total arrest of 56. Out of the 56 arrests, there were probably 44 to 45 were all drug related.
Keene was arrested too, preparing to do another battle with his so-called demons, wondering if he'll ever be able to kick it for good.
There's willpower, yeah, everyone says will. If you've got willpower, you can do anything. But this thing attacks you in your sleep.
Adam Keene and Norma Comer were brought here to the Montgomery County Jail on those drug-related charges. They'll likely face a judge early next week. At the Montgomery County Jail in downtown Dayton, Natasha Williams, News Center 7.